Alright, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be looking at the Apple AirPods and how these actually work for a guy who does a lot of blue-collar stuff, hunting, backwoods, hiking, all this outdoorsy stuff. Do the Apple AirPods actually work, or are they just a gimmicky, high-technology piece of crap that are going to fall out of your ears and become a problem? So if that's what you want, and you want to know that these are for you, if you're an outdoorsy guy, stay tuned. I've been using these very consistently for over a year now. Are these something you want to buy? Short answer, yeah, they honestly are. I've spent a lot of times with Apple products, and this is a pretty solid product right here. Let's get into why. Well, the Apple AirPods come in this little dental floss looking piece of crap thing right here. And honestly, that's one thing that really annoys me, because this thing is freaking easy to lose. As a guy who's going from work to freaking school to hunting to whatever, this thing is super easy to lose track of. So what I did is I got an AirPods hanger, one of these little bags that the Skull Candy earbuds used to come in, and I freaking keep my earbuds in that. I freaking zip it up, and now guess what? You can hook this to your belt and you're not going to lose it. So that's the first thing you're probably going to want to do if you get the Apple AirPods, is find a way to keep track of this thing, because honestly, this thing is even slippery. It slides right out of your hands. So that's the first thing to watch out for, be aware of when you're getting these. Second of all, you open this up, what do you got? You got two little pill-looking earbuds. They're basically the end of the Apple earbuds without the cords coming out the bottom, which is super nice because guess what? You don't got the cord dangling down. I can't tell you how many times I was using a pocket knife or a power tool and I actually cut through the cord on earbuds. That crap happened to me all the time. But these obviously don't have the cords. Well, people ask me, do they stay in your ears? And honestly, they do. If you work well with Apple earbuds, you're going to work well with the AirPods. They're the same kind of design. They just stick down a little bit longer, but other than that, they're pretty much the same thing. I can even put those sound deafening headphones, you use those when you're using power equipment. I can put those over these earbuds and they still work just fine. That's one thing I really like, because then it almost gives you a sound deafening headphones. So like when I'm using power equipment, chainsaw, whatever, I'm going to put the earphones on over these earbuds, which are inside, and boom, I've got earbuds. I can listen to my music without having to worry about the cord while I'm using a chainsaw or whatever. Like I said, I have used these a lot, so I can't really, you might be able to see it's all dinged and dented up. I've dropped these a lot, like the earbuds I've dropped, the case I've dropped, and honestly, they're still working. They've held together really well. There's been no damage to them. I feel bad because I don't want to freaking have to go buy a new pair or damage these things because they're freaking expensive. They are really expensive. That's the main downside to these, but they do work really well. Almost all the time, the Bluetooth connects instantly with the iPhone. I don't know about Android users because I don't use an Android. I'm pretty much Apple all the way. So all my devices are Apple, but they do connect almost instantly with Apple devices, which is really nice. When you put them in your ears, they automatically somehow use magical witchcraft wizardry to sense that they're in your ear, and they turn on. They usually do a little tone, and then you know that it knows you're in your ear and it's connected to your phone, which is really nice. One of my favorite things you can do with these that you can't do with normal earbuds is you can just do one at a time. When you have normal earbuds, you got to have one dangling down, dangling around. I've actually cut that off by accident. Like I said, I use a lot of equipment. I've had it just get caught in things. I've had to wrap around my neck. It's just very unpleasant. These though, you can just put one earbud in, frickin' rock your music while still, being able to hear what's going on around you, not being that oblivious dumbass that frickin' gets hit in the head with a frickin' falling branch because he's wandering around blasting his music in both ears. Friggin', that's just a pet peeve of mine. But anyway, so now let's look at the case. So one downside that you're going to find if you use this a lot is that what happens, if you carry this around a lot, dirt and junk's going to get in there, and the earbuds won't charge. So the earbuds charge from this. But if the junk gets in there, it prevents them from connecting on the little bottom. There's two little metal poles there. Those connect inside here, but that will not connect. So you got to make sure you're going to blow this out like that. That usually gets it clear. You might get I've gotten a cotton swab down in there and clean that out. That really helps. And then you also want to make sure you're just, keeping this as clean as possible, because like I said, it is technology. When you put these in, they automatically start charging, as you probably know. And frickin' yeah, and they got a little magnetic top, so it automatically stays closed, it doesn't open, nothing falls out. But like I said, if you're carrying this around, you probably still want to cushion this, because this is a little charging device, which means that it is technology, which means that it can break. So I put it in my nice little old school earbud case. I slip it in there. That way, if I drop it, Nothing gets hurt. It's got a little bouncy thing. It's got this cushioning around it. Really helps it out. So there you go, guys. That is a first-hand review from a guy who has not been very gentle. Been using these for over a year now. Honestly, still love them. Still really like them. They do have their quirks like all technology, but these are pretty solid, pretty well-made product. Hey, if you do me a huge favor, if you like this video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you want to check out the Apple AirPods, check the description below. I'm going to have a link to where you can check these out and buy these. And frickin' other than that, have a great day, everybody. I'll see you later.